talk a little bit about the idea of emotional regulation. I do DBT, I'm trained in DBT, and for those of you who've ever experienced DBT, you know that one of the skills we talk about is emotional regulation. And I don't really like that term. I understand what Linehan meant when she used it, but I don't like to think of it in terms of regulating your emotions. The reason for that is that there's no such thing as a wrong feeling. You feel what you feel, regardless. What may be wrong or may be less productive is how you choose to respond to that feeling. So you can be angry, that's fine. But if you're angry and you swear at somebody or you break things or you cause a scene, that might not be the best outcome for that. So instead, what do? When we're angry, we can go to the person and say, look, I'm angry with you and I don't want to be, so what can we do to resolve this situation? So in both cases, the anger is the same. It's how we choose to deal with it that makes the difference. So when we say emotional regulation, we're not really talking about regulating our emotions, but we're talking about how to respond to the emotions. Another problem that we run into when we talk about emotional regulation is that we run the risk of invalidating the emotion. People who have experienced bad things, especially trauma, tend to have overpowering emotions from time to time with good reason. Your emotions are there to protect you. They're there as a survival mechanism. They're there to let you know that something's wrong. So if we tell our patients to invalidate those emotions by regulating them, and what we're really saying is that the primary system you have in your mind and in your body for telling you something's wrong should be ignored. You can see how someone who's experienced a great deal of trauma is going to find that traumatizing as well. So when we get into that situation, we're not talking about regulating our emotions. We're talking about paying attention to the emotion. What is it trying to tell me? What is it saying to me? What can I learn from it? And then once we're able to integrate that, we can go on and then either regulate the emotion or change the feelings that caused it. We use a lot of nature metaphors in mindfulness-based ecotherapy. I like to use that as the roots metaphor. So you've got a tree here. I'm here in the springtime right now in the Pacific Northwest. Everything's blooming, the birds are singing. But if you have a tree, you picture it as yourself, your emotions. Think about the blossoms on the tree as the emotions. They're flowering emotions. And what caused them in the first place is the roots of that tree. The roots cause the blossoms. Without the roots there, the blossoms have nothing to feed on. So when we tell people to regulate their emotions without looking at the roots of what caused them in the first place, then what we're saying is your emotions don't matter. The problem with that, of course, is that if their emotions don't matter, then you never get to the roots. You never learn why they had the problem in the first place. So telling them to regulate their emotions without integrating them is like picking the blossoms off of the tree. The roots are still there, so you're going to get more blossoms eventually. You have to go find the root in order to actually fix the problem. And that's why I don't really like the term emotional regulation.
Hi, this is Dr. Charlton Hall. I'm the Executive Director of the Mindful Ecotherapy Center. If you're enjoying our videos, please don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell to be informed when new videos are released. You can also learn more about the work of the Mindful Ecotherapy Center by visiting our website at mindfulecotherapy.org.